Now available from Polygram Video. NFL's Feel the Power puts you in the middle of the action and unveils the hidden power of the NFL's elite. The NFL's Greatest Games delivers the play-by-play power of resilience in 2 volumes, the Ice Bowl and Super Bowl III. With NFL's Greatest Moments, you'll catch the most powerful images of pro football.
Throws his pass, caught by Clark.
It's caught out of the air by Franco Harris. Coach Shula has won number 325.
Experience the power of laughter with NFL Talkin' Follies.
Okay, throw a fake ball and keep the real ball in your shirt. You can't use more than one ball. Mom!
NFL Throwbacks brings you the power of tradition and links future stars with heroes from the past.
Lock and low, baby. Lock and low.
Collect your favorite teams and witness the power of teamwork with the NFL official video yearbooks. Collect them all and feel the power of NFL films on home video.
New Edge Pro Gel, official sponsor of NFL Team Highlight Films. Edge Pro Gel will give you a shave so comfortable that no other gel or foam can beat it. For a great, comfortable shave every day, try new Edge Pro Gel. Save your skin.
14 years ago, I left coaching, okay? I left coaching because I had to, and I'm not embarrassed to say it. Today, I'm back because I have to, and I'm excited about being able to say it. I have never been in my life more confident or better prepared. Preparation is the key. I'd like to think we can redefine what total preparation means. We will have a plan, and everybody will know it. I know they want to win. It's my job to show them how to win.
The 1996 St. Louis Rams included some of the youngest and most talented players in the NFL. Despite their 6-10 record, this collection of players showed they have the ability to make the big plays.
He's got it. He's going to come up the field to 40. He's to the 45, to the 50. He's to the 45, to the 40. He's to the 30. He's gone. Eddie Kennison's going to go all the way. Touchdown, St. Louis. Oh, what a play.
As they look forward to 1997, this youthful group now has the benefit of a proven leader and winner in head coach Dick Vermeil.
It's an unbelievable opportunity. When you walk around these facilities and see what St. Louis has done, they have raised the level of what it's all about.
The Rams opened their 1996 season at the Trans-World Dome against the Bengals, and from the beginning, their defense dominated, holding Cincinnati to just 37 yards rushing. Defensive end number 93, Kevin Carter, spent much of the game causing confusion in the Bengals' backfield.
And as he throws the ball jarred up there, and it's intercepted. It's picked up by Carlos Jenkins. As Blake was sprinting up the field, he was hit from behind by Kevin Carter. The ball crazily came out of Blake's hands.
Carter's quickness proved too difficult to contain for Cincinnati's offensive line.
Blake back to throw. The 10, look out. Kevin Carter's got him. He sacks him. The ball comes loose. The Rams have it. Great job by Kevin Carter. Again, coming from the blind side.
Constant defensive pressure triggered 5 turnovers, including this interception and crazy legs-like run back by Keith Lyle.
Close to Keith Lyle. He picks it up. Intercepted by Lyle at the 10, to the 15. He's up to the 20, the 25, the 30. Give to Phillips, going over the top, and Phillips is in. Touchdown, St. Louis.
The offense converted turnovers into 13 points, and with a score tied, the special teams contributed a key fourth-quarter blocked punt.
It's tied at 16. He gives up. Phillips goes airborne. He's in. Touchdown, St. Louis. Lawrence Phillips, his second.
2 touchdowns by rookie Lawrence Phillips helped lift the Rams to their first win and raised expectations for a successful season to come. But the euphoria of a Week 1 win wore off over the next 5 games. A young squad composed of 10 rookies, the Rams learned that in the NFL, a lack of experience can often prove disastrous. But despite their inexperience, these young players are the key components in Dick Vermeil's winning plan, and one of the main reasons he is excited about coaching the team in 1997.
10 rookies, all draft choices, made the football team, and some of them started. We have some talented young people, young players that are a great foundation to build on.
Some of the building blocks are indeed in place, but during their disappointing early season stretch, the Rams learned some valuable lessons about the difficulty of winning in the NFL. The defensive front seven is one area where a solid foundation already exists. Kevin Carter, who led the team with 9.5 sacks, established himself as one of the league's most active defensive linemen.
Kevin Carter, the young defensive left end, a fine player. I watched him play a number of times in college.
Back to throw is Barr, being flushed down the pocket, running to the end zone. He throws the ball to the far side. That's going to be intentional grounding, and that's the safety.
Great job by Kevin Carter on that left side.
Carter is joined on the defensive line by number 75, DeMarco Farr, who started every game in 1996 and recorded a career high in tackles. Linebacker number 55, Robert Jones, a valuable free agent addition, excelled against the run and finished second on the team with 129 tackles.
Outside Roman Pfeiffer is as good an outside linebacker as there is in the league, I think. Yeah, I mean, he can play.
Roman Pfeiffer, the heart of the defense, led the team for the third year with 170 tackles. Veteran defensive end Leslie O'Neal, who has started 73 straight games, finished second on the team in sacks. Tackle number 98, Jimmy Jones, rounds out this talented defensive group who hope to build into an even stronger unit in 1997. In their 7th game of the season against Jacksonville, the Rams defense shut down the NFL's top passing offense with 5 interceptions.
Brunel, double pumping, throws up the field, and it's intercepted. It's picked up by Anthony Parker. He could go all the way. To the 50, to the 40, to the 35, the 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Rams.
With the Rams trailing 14-10, Tony Banks' touchdown pass gave St. Louis a 3-point lead late in the game.
Here's Hunt for the touchdown. The touchdown by Eddie Kennison. And Kennison with his second touchdown catch in as many games.
But the outcome of this contest would be decided on the game's final play. With time winding down, it appeared the Jaguars would easily score the winning touchdown. But victory was snatched from defeat, thanks to a game-saving tackle by Todd Light at the 5-yard line.
He's to the 5. The clock is running now. They have no timeouts. 4, 3, 2, and the game is over. It's over. Get the snap off.
Light's last-second defensive play was the biggest highlight in a career-best season for the sixth-year cornerback. In 1996, he recorded a career-high 105 tackles and 5 interceptions.
It's intercepted by Todd Light. He'll take it. Touchdown, St. Louis. He picked it off by Todd Light. Takes it in.
Fine corner in Todd Light, though I think he can play better than he's played. I think he can, with effort and our help and coaching staff, with Bud Carson's influence, go to another level.
On the other corner, Anthony Parker puts fear into opponents with his ability to turn turnovers into touchdowns.
Just don't score against us. I told these guys on my show last night, you should be playing offense. I said, these guys made touchdowns as the offensive guys do.
Collins back to throw up the middle. It's intercepted by Anthony Parker to the 10. Parker to the 5. Parker's going to be tackled. He's in. Touchdown. Anthony Parker picked off the deflection, and Parker takes it in.
Safety number 35, Keith Lyle, tied for the NFL lead with 9 interceptions, the most by any Ram defender since 1976. In 1996, the Rams defense tied for the NFC lead with 26 interceptions. Safety number 32, Toby Wright, and this group of heavy hitters have the ability to take away passes and take down offensive opponents. Against Atlanta in the 10th game of the season, the secondary triggered a scoring surge with an early interception and touchdown.
The pass is intercepted. It's picked up by Toby Wright to the 5. Touchdown, St. Louis. 21-yard return.
Tony Banks threw 2 touchdown passes and directed an offense that totaled close to 500 yards.
Back to throw as Banks sets up, throws the ball, is in the end zone. Touchdown, Isaac Bruce.
Eddie Kennison's 78-yard punt return removed any doubt that this would indeed be a rout.
Near side of the field with the 25, trying to get the corner, got a block to the 30, the 35, the 40, 45, hurdles a man at the 50. He's in the open field. He could go all the way. He's to the 20, the 15, 10, 5, touchdown, 77 yards for Eddie Kennison.
The rushing attack added to the offensive explosion as Harold Green's run of the year gave the Rams a 36-point lead.
And off to Greeny, first out of there, stays on his feet, spins his way. Oh, what a run! He's on his feet to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, 5. He is in. Touchdown!
3 Ram runners combined to rush for close to 300 yards.
Give to Robinson. Robinson bouncing off, stays on his feet to the 10, fights his way to the 5. He's going to go in. Touchdown! Greg Robinson, just shedding tacklers, would not be denied.
Their 59 points mark the 3rd highest total in franchise history and the most points scored by an NFL team since 1989. In Game 13, the spirit of St. Louis invaded New Orleans and transformed the Superdome into Kennison's den. Eddie Kennison had a successful return to his home state as this reception set up an Isaac Bruce touchdown.
Banks back to throw, rolling near side, throws up the field. It's caught by Isaac Bruce, and he's in for the touchdown. And Isaac Bruce having a huge day, and the Rams have taken a 12-10 lead.
In the second half, the Rams outscored the Saints 13-0 and won their 4th game of the season. The offense was coming of age thanks to Tony Banks, the NFL's only rookie starting quarterback in 1996. In the history of the NFL, only 3 signal callers have ever thrown for more yards in their first season. Banks' pro career took off when he took over the starting job in Week 4 and threw 3 touchdown passes.
Banks rolling, stops, throws, The ball is up. Touchdown, Eddie Kennison.
Tony Banks' strength is his arm. He's very accurate throwing the ball deep.
Back to throw as Banks sets up, throws the ball, is in the end zone. Touchdown, Isaac Bruce.
I think he's the kind of guy, the kind of quality person that you can build on.
Banks' pocket poise allows him to give the slip to defenders and make plays others cannot. Whether he's avoiding a sack or throwing a left-handed pass, Banks is a main man in Vermeil's winning plan.
And Banks buying time, showing poise.
Good job, too, by Tony Banks of not panicking. Well done by the rookie quarterback.
He's our starter. He's our starter. We build with him. We go with him.
In the Rams' 15th game of the year, Banks and another rookie, Eddie Kennison, hooked up for 2 of the longest pass plays of the season.
Banks sets up to throw for the 15-yard line. Flips up the middle. He's hit as he throws it. The ball is up and it is caught. Eddie Kennison at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Ed Kennison with a huge play. 77 yards. Banks back to throw. He's got time. He's now scrambling out of the pocket. Sets, throws. The ball is up in the air. Kennison, he's got it at the 30, 25, 20. Touchdown, St. Louis. Eddie Kennison, 72 yards.
The Rams' running attack also clicked as Lawrence Phillips used a combination of speed and power to rush for over 100 yards and a touchdown.
First and goal at the 6. Handoff Lawrence. Phillips straight ahead diving. He's in. Touchdown, St. Louis.
But the story of this game was Eddie Kennison.
Back to throw. Banks sidesteps the on-rushing lineman. Throws up the field. The ball is up. They caught. Touchdown, Eddie Kennison again. Lord. Oh, my. He has absolutely terrorized this Atlanta secondary.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
His 3 touchdowns and 226 yards marked the 4th best receiving day in club history. In 1996, the Rams' passing attack had many key components, and from the beginning, Eddie Kennison fit right in. He led the team with 11 touchdowns, and he doubled as an explosive receiver and returner, finishing 2nd in the NFL in return average. Before the last game of the year, he received the Carroll Rosenblum Memorial Trophy as the team's best rookie. Against the Saints, Kennison and Bruce both caught touchdown passes from quarterback Jamie Martin.
Martin back to throw, stepping up, throws right back to the end zone. Touchdown! The catch is made by Isaac Bruce.
Thanks to this dynamic receiving duo, the Rams finished their season winning 3 out of their last 4 games. No NFL receiver ever recorded more receptions in their first 3 years than Isaac Bruce.
Bruce is one of the quality wide receivers in pro football. He just proved that in the Pro Bowl. Some of the coaches that coached him came up to me within the week and said, my gosh, what a talent, what a good guy.
He led the team with 84 catches, and he led the league with over 1,300 yards receiving.
The intelligent offensive coach gets the ball in the hands of the people in his offense that can make a difference, and he certainly is one of those guys.
Banks back to throw, stepping up in the pocket. He's going deep. The ball's down there for Isaac Bruce. He got it! Touchdown, St. Louis! What a throw! What a catch! As Bruce breaking over the middle, cut the ball inside the 5 and took it in. That was poetry in motion. Banks straight back to throw. He's got time. Looks, throws in the back of the end zone. Touchdown! Catch is made by Isaac Bruce.
It doesn't matter whether he is lying on the turf or gliding through the secondary. Few NFL receivers can compare to Isaac Bruce.
Rolling to the near side is Banks, wanting to throw to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Isaac Bruce. He made the grab at the goal line.
What a catch. What a catch by Isaac Bruce.
In 1996, Isaac Bruce emerged into the elite class of NFL receivers, and he is one of the main ingredients in Dick Vermeil's winning plan. For 1997, the Rams have added several other pieces. Former Falcon Craig Ironhead Hayward will add veteran leadership and toughness to the running game. But this versatile back does more than just run over would-be tacklers.
But don't leave the TV stand, because you might miss one of those great blocks I put on somebody.
Hayward's blocking is as devastating as his special teams tackling. Also added to the special teams is kicker Jeff Wilkins, who last season set a 49er record with 30 field goals. The defense will welcome the addition of former Raider linebacker Mike Jones, who led Oakland in tackling the last 2 seasons. The aggressive, hard-hitting linebacker will be returning to play in his home state of Missouri. Also in 1997, the Rams traded up for the top pick in the NFL draft.
The St. Louis Rams select Orlando Pace, tackle, Ohio State.
Orlando Pace's power blocking annihilates would-be tacklers, and his presence on the Rams line will be felt throughout the entire offense. St. Louis's support of their football team is matched by few NFL cities. With 16 straight sellouts since they arrived in '95, the Rams have received phenomenal fan backing. In 1996, Rams fans joined owner Georgia Frontieri to retire the number of former Ram great Jackie Slater. 2 years ago, Georgia Frontieri brought football back to St. Louis. Now she brings an old friend back to football.
Thank you very much, John. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't imagine how exciting it is to be here today. I was introduced to pro football through the Los Angeles Ram organization in 1969, George Allen, and then later coached there in 71 and 72 for Georgia and Carol Rosenblum.
After he left the Rams, Vermeil made his mark as an NFL head coach with Philadelphia.
Here we go! Here we go!
I've been a head coach in high school, junior college, college, and pro football. And every time I received that opportunity as a head coach, I was not prepared at that time in my life to do the job. I learned on the run. This is the first time I've become a head coach that I feel totally confident as to I know how it's got to be done and what has to be done.
With the Eagles, he was able to turn around a perennial losing team by utilizing a no-nonsense approach to football.
I believe in discipline, and I'm not ridiculous on discipline. I'm talking about discipline that makes difference in winning and losing. When you're told to step with your right foot, you step with your right foot. If you're told to jam with your left hand, you jam with your left hand.
Get to him, Leroy. You're going to have to be quicker than that.
We expect a tempo to be set on the practice field that we can carry over on Sunday. If you work at a certain tempo all the time, you become disciplined to working at that tempo.
Tempo's starting to sag. Some people starting to feel sorry for themselves a little bit out here. And I told you, no coaches are going to feel sorry for you.
But despite his hard-nosed style, it is his unyielding support and dedication to his players that sets Vermeil apart.
You might as well, guys, you might as well write this. I am not going to let the fans substitute my quarterback. They've been doing that here for years, and they have never come up with a quarterback that can win for them. I've got one that can win for us. They can boo all they want. I'm not going to take him out of there. That's the only way a guy matures.
I want you to hear me when I say this. You never have to worry about me jerking you. I know it.
In the past, he captured an entire city with his loyalty, infectious personality, and winning spirit. Now, Vermeil is ready to install his plan with a new team, ready to capture the fans of St. Louis, and ready to bring winning football to the Rams.
I don't think there's any question that we can do the same thing at St. Louis. If I didn't think we could do the same thing at St. Louis, I wouldn't do it there.
New Edge Pro Gel presents the St. Louis Rams Ultimate Performance of 1996. In Week 11, St. Louis demonstrated their ability to light up the scoreboard with a 59-point outburst against the Falcons. It was a day for the rookies to shine, as Eddie Kennison scored on both a punt return and a pass from fellow rookie Tony Banks. First-round pick Lawrence Phillips recorded a touchdown and rushed for over 100 yards. Toby Wright returned an interception for 6, giving the Rams touchdowns on special teams, offense, and defense.